So again, if I want to multiply this complex number, it's actually squaring. So 3i minus 7, remember those can't be combined together. So I have to be able to figure out a way to square that out. Now, again, if I gave you, say, 12 times 12, that's the same thing as 12 squared. But notice how I can also write 12 times 12 as 10 plus 2 times 10 plus 2. Now notice there is a pattern that you can kind of follow here is if you can also write this as 10 plus 2 squared. In doing so, you can actually do this in 3 moves because we know this answer is 144. The 3 moves you can do is you can square the first number, 10 times 10, which would be 100. The next thing you can do is multiply these two numbers together and double it. So 2 times 10 times 2. Well, 10 times 2 is 20, and double it would be 40. And then the third move is to square the last number, 2 squared, which would be 4. So that'd be 144. So there's actually a pattern. Square the first number, multiply the two numbers together, and then double it, and square the last number. So if I want to do this, there's a couple ways I can do this. I can write this as 3i minus 7 times 3i minus 7. And I could use distributive property and multiply the 3i through both pieces, and then multiply the negative 7 through both pieces. So we know 3i times 3i is 9i squared. So look, monkey look at 9, a little bit better. Then I can multiply 3i times negative 7, that would be negative 21i. And then negative 7 times 3i would be negative 21i. And negative 7 times negative 7 would be 49. So that would be 9i squared would be actually a negative 9 minus 42i plus 49. But notice how the 49 and the negative 9 would combine together and make a 40. So I can write this as 40 minus 42i. Now, if you wanted to, you could have left this as 3i minus 7 squared, and you could do 3 moves. Square the first one. 3i times 3i would be 9i squared. And then multiply 3i times negative 7 and double it. Well, negative 21i doubled would be negative 42i. And then square the last piece would be a plus 49. So again, you would get negative 9 because by definition, I squared is equal to negative 1. And so notice the 49 and a negative 49. That's a loss. So it's going to take it down to 40 minus 42i. And remember again also, your calculator does do complex numbers. So if you want to put in parentheses 3i minus 7, close parenthesis, and square it, as long as your calculator is in the correct mode, it'll calculate that out as 40 minus 42i. So you have several options there in doing that. So if you want to strengthen your algebra skills, then you would want to try to keep doing it with pencil and paper.